Hello viewers, welcome to Mumtaz Herbal Product Presents Voice of Excellence. This is Sadid, Adnan, Wahid, your host for today's show, and I am standing at the spectacular poolside of Hotel Holiday Inn Dhaka City Center. Holiday Inn is an internationally certified 5-star hotel under the IHG chain, and today we are going to speak to Mr. Dipankar, General Manager of Holiday Inn Dhaka, and let's talk to him, explore about his journey for more than 2 decades and get to know about the world of luxury and the ever-evolving landscape of hospitality. Viewers, our guest for today's show, Mr. Dipankar, is here with me now. So let's start our interview. Hello sir, how are you?
Good afternoon, how are you? I'm very good, thank you.
I'm feeling good, and thanks a lot for giving us the opportunity to be here in this presidential suite of Holiday Inn and interview you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming.
So sir, let's start from the very beginning. What actually inspired you to start a career in this particular field?
I mean, if I actually answer this question in a very short way, I always wanted to be around people. When I was younger, I think I played mostly than studied. So I was always around with my friends, with family. I have a big family out there. So yeah, I think I just always wanted to be around people, and in this industry, what I found actually.
So after completing graduation, which one was your initial workplace?
So after completing my graduation, my first assignment was in Marriott, Swindon, UK, where I worked in as a banquet assistant and also a part of kitchen as well. That was my first assignment in 2004. I was a student that time, so I was studying in Oxford Brookes.
So where did you grow up? Did you grow up in India or?
Yes, I grew up in India. I was born and brought up in India until 2003. So there's a little place called Srirampur, which is in a Hooghly district of West Bengal. So I grew up there. It's by the Ganges River, which you call in this country Podda, which we call Ganga. So I grew up by Ganges.
So you spent like almost more than 2 decades away from home, and now finally after like more than 2 decades, you are closer to your roots. How does it feel?
It feels good because I never been here. This is my first time in Bangladesh last 3 months. But my ancestors, they are from Chittagong.
Oh.
My father, he moved to India at the age of 1. In 1947, during the partition time. My mother left this country at the age of 18 to get married to my father. So I have a lot of root from this country. So since birth, I heard that I'm from Chittagong, so it's a part of Bangladesh. Born in India and lived 22 years outside home in UK and come back to Bangladesh. I feel like, I have finished the circle of life and showed respect to my ancestors and be part of it.
Must be a very wholesome feeling. So sir, working in the hospitality industry must be a very hard thing, because now you are the general manager of a 5-star hotel. You need to manage so many difficult tasks. So in between all this, how do you find time for yourself?
Time for myself, I think this is the time for myself. I think you just said it, because I'm in Bangladesh. I'm living here at the moment by myself. So I give most of my time with the people I'm working with. And this is kind of my family. And when you think your team and your guest is part of your family, I don't think it looks very difficult. It's just a perception. And I think giving time and understanding the time you're spending with them is the most important thing. Then thinking, outside work, I do a few stuff. I take few times off for myself. But yeah, mostly here with the people and lovely people, and I'm very blessed to have wonderful team. And being very honest that having a guest from Bangladesh, I found the people in this country is absolutely brilliant. And I mean, in terms of hospitality, in terms of eager to please you, not only the team, even the guest as well. So it makes my job very easy.
Sir, our viewers can already see how luxuriously decorated this hotel is. So there's no question about the decor. Let's talk about the food. What are the most famous signature dishes that Holiday Inn offers?
I think I'll be very honest in this. Actually, I have traveled the world and I've had so many different kind of food. But I will start with the country first before I start with the hotel. I think I found Bangladeshi cuisine is one of the most delicious cuisine probably I had in my life. There is a lot of love in the food when they make. There's a lot of culture, it shows in the food itself. Now, coming back to the hotel, what we do good, I think we do good everything. Everything is good here with our kebabs, with our biryanis, with our sweets, a lot of products. So I think it's a great experience for the people. And recently in the Ramadan time, I'm speaking to most of the people, and they like our chapli kebab. Our halim is getting very, very famous in Dhaka, and a lot of people coming just to buy the halim. So I think it's overall is very good food. So you should experience, whoever hasn't experienced it. So.
Sir, what are some of the signature services or amenities that guests love the most at Holiday Inn Dhaka City Center?
Well, I think our rooftop is very pretty. As one of the longest rooftop I have seen in Dhaka in terms of five-star hotels. The rooftop has a view of 360-degree Dhaka city and a beautiful long pool. And poolside sitting areas where you can actually enjoy your breakfast, lunch and dinner. Along with our gravity gym, which also has almost 360 view of the Dhaka city, natural daylight. I think that is one of the signature services we have in the hotel. And we also have a beautiful spa with a 5-star, facilities of treatments and saloon as well.
Wow.
And I think these two stands out as a 5-star facilities in our hotel. So
for those who don't know, Holiday Inn is actually placed in a very beautiful place. You can have a view of, I think, Hathir Jheel. You can see Hathir Jheel from your rooftop.
You can see Hathir Jheel from the rooftop. You can see Hathir Jheel from some of our rooms as well in the front facing. And it's a 19-storied building, so you can see a lot, and it looks good. It looks good, especially in the morning and in the evening. It looks very good.
So viewers, whoever wants to enjoy a lunch or workout or a good day at spa with an amazing view, please make sure you visit Holiday Inn. Could you share one of your most memorable experiences from your time at Holiday Inn Dhaka City Center?
Well, I've been here 3 months, and I think my most memorable experience in Dhaka, when I first came in here, Dhaka, that was 28th of November, I believe. And how my team has welcomed me, I was amazed. And I couldn't say anything. I just stood there for 5 minutes, and the whole team was waiting for me with lots of claps, the big cake, lots of gifts, and it was very overwhelming. And I'm not used to this kind of things, being in Europe for so long. But it was a great welcome I had. It will be always very close to my heart.
So sir, you have worked at UK for more than 2 decades.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of experience over there, and now you are here managing this Holiday Inn City Center. So what are the key differences between the hotel industry in UK and the hotel industry in Dhaka?
It's cold out there and it's hot out here. I'll be very honest. A lot of people like to criticize Europe is like this, Asia is like this, India is like this, Bangladesh is like this, Germany is like this. I find it very simple. I find the industry runs, because it's an international chain. I've been working with IHG for 7 years now. I think the standards are very high there, and the standards are also very high here. And the difference, I would say there is not much of a difference, because I find people are always people. If you come to hotel, you will expect service. You will have demands. So same in Europe, same in UK, and same in Bangladesh. Yes, there are. I would say that UK is much matured in terms of IHG is well established. and in Bangladesh, this is the first Holiday Inn, and we have few other IHG properties like Crown Plaza, Intercontinental. So that's the only difference, that it's still growing here. Other than that, I think managing people in UK, in terms of guests, in terms of team, and managing people here is still the same for me. I never differentiate that. I don't see any difference. In my eyes, I don't see any difference. So it's always the same.
Even in my opinion, the only difference that we notice is when we look at the road outside the hotel, we see the difference. The moment we step inside a internationally certified 5-star hotel in Dhaka,
Correct.
is the same as any other international hotel in
You
any country.
got to ignore the pollution in Southwest Asia and Asian countries, India, Bangladesh. This challenge is always there a little bit. Things are getting better, but yeah, once you come inside the hotel, in a 5-star hotel like Holiday Inn, you would expect that kind of ambience. You would expect that kind of service. So I think that's exactly the same what it was in UK and in this hotel. But I would add actually something on top of that. I think this is my 5th Holiday Inn in my career, and I think this is one of the best Holiday Inn in terms of amenities, in terms of product, in terms of how it looks and the ambience. The owners have worked really hard, and I can see that they have made this hotel with a lot of care. The Holiday Inn actually stands out a lot comparing many other Holiday Inns around the world.
That is a very great piece of information.
Our rooms are actually very big. Our rooms, Holiday Inn, going back to the question, in the root question you had, Holiday Inn in America, in UK, especially in the city hotels, the rooms are not as big as ours. And here the rooms are very spacious and very comfortable. And other than that, there are a few things I'd like to add for this hotel is, in America, in UK, the room sizes of Holiday Inn is not that big as this hotel. This hotel has been built with a lot of care. My owners, they have done a fantastic job. Some of the products what we have in the hotel is outstanding, which is, I think, I would not say far better, but which is actually stands out as a Holiday Inn compared to many other Holiday Inns around the world. All the credit goes to the owners for that. So thank you so much for giving us an amazing and good looking hotel.
So sir, what advice would you give to young professionals who are looking to build a career in the hotel management industry?
You got to be yourself, and you got to love, if you are a person who loves people, this industry is for you. That's the only theory to come to this industry, to be successful in this industry, that if you are good with people, this industry is definitely for you. And the rest will be taught to you in the university, in the colleges. There will be manual skills, there will be management skills. You will learn a lot, but I think the core part of this industry is being good with people, and you need to be comfortable around people. And if you are comfortable doing that, this is for you, definitely. And sky is not the limit. You can grow as much as you want.
Sir, lastly, what's your plan for the next 5 years for tourism and hospitality industry?
I think for the next 5 years, I would like to be in Bangladesh. I like the food here. I like the culture here. I like the people here. For next 5 years, as I said, I want to be part of IHG. I'm enjoying a lot with IHG, and especially in Bangladesh. I think I have a big ambition. I always wanted to be a general manager of a hotel, which I have become a few years ago. And I want to keep my journey on and make success in every step I go along with the industry. And I think I haven't planned anything like that, but I think it will be good for me to be, not retire very soon, and be with the industry for a long time, and look for the next opportunity and the after. So there's no limit.
All the best to you and your team.
Thank you.
And thank you again for giving us this opportunity to be here, to have this amazing conversation with you. But before we go, we have a gift for you from our sponsor, which is Mumtaz Herbal products.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.